Hello, we're back. Once again, guys, like, comment, subscribe. No, we really do appreciate it. Today, we're doing some recaps after the preseason games tonight, and right now we're looking at Brooklyn and Boston. And to me, and to probably everyone else in the world, it looks like the boys on Boston are still boys, and Kyrie and KD are men. Brooklyn's back in town. Brooklyn's going to compete this year. Boston moving down the rankings probably, which is something to say. Like, I don't know what's up with it. Like Boston, I thought that originally that they were going to come out really hot this year. Tatum and Brown going to play great, and I know it's a preseason game. I get it. I'm not trying to get ahead of anything. All I know is that Kevin Durant and Kyrie are plus 28 and plus 29 in a preseason game against a team that supposedly was their biggest threat in the East. Supposedly Milwaukee fell apart. Philly's in shambles still. Toronto is not going to come back and be the same team. It was Boston's year. No, it's not. KD and Kyrie are back.
Yeah, and I know it's only a preseason game, but I mean, even just looking at the team stats, just the way that Brooklyn truly dominated this game, where, like you said, Kyrie and Durant were plus 28, plus 29, respectively. But at the same time, that team in general, there's not a major stat that the Celtics won, and the best they came in was really tying the Nets and total steals for the game. But I mean, in terms of fast break points, it wasn't even close. I believe it was 20-4 for Brooklyn. Field goal percentage was much higher for Brooklyn. Boston shot 17% from three in this game. I know that's not something that you're going to shoot 17% in every.
Brown went 1 for 7 and Tatum went 2 for 9.
Yeah, and I
Yep,
mean,
that's your star players.
yeah, and of course, generally they are good three-point shooters, but at the same
Yeah.
time, do they just have a guy who's really a sniper on the Celtics? Honestly, no. They're going to have to rely on guys like Grant Williams to hopefully have just a like knockoff year or kind of knockout year where he just takes a huge leap. And relying on guys like Williams, with all due respect to him, I just don't think allows Boston to truly compete with this Brooklyn team because, like you said, they're men on a whole nother level. If this is the way that they're going to play, especially what this is their second game together and they're already looking this good. I mean,
Like they have a first year coach. This is a team that nobody thought would gel for a long time, but it doesn't matter if you need to gel when you have Kevin Durant on your team. As much as he played very well offensively, he also limited Tatum and Brown hard.
yep.
Like he guarded them for the majority of the time when both were on the court, um, either one of them at times. And he's just showing them that as much as they came out last year and they came out as potential top 5 players at their own position, okay, KD's a top 5 player in this league.
And
Don't
again,
sleep on him.
definitely, and as much as it is preseason, the season is so close that teams are starting to play these guys at minimum half the game. And we have to understand too, Brooklyn had a 36-point lead at one point. Like when Durant and Kyrie were out there and actually trying, they were dominating. It wasn't on both ends, like you said too. It wasn't an issue of Brown and Tatum were still competing offensively, shot for shot or whatever it was. It was just pure domination. And I know again, it's not going to happen every night, but in a seven-game
No,
series right now, this Brooklyn team is looking a lot better than the Celtics team.
can't agree with you more. Which is sad to say because I really thought the Celtics were going to come out and say do something this year. Celtics could prove us wrong. Those couple players, Tatum and Brown have a great game, and they can. We know they can, and this can be competitive. But today, it wasn't competitive. And if that's anything like the season's going to be, then Boston, they'll be a playoff team, but they won't be a top 3.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's probably going to say no Kemba, no Kemba, and absolutely correct. Kemba Walker, whole another
Yep,
story.
agree.
But
But
the thing is, he has
I
to be
hope Kemba Walker comes back the same
exactly,
player. I
exactly.
don't know. He's
So,
he's had those knee problems right now, and for a point guard, knee problems are not great. Let's
yeah.
just say that.
And not only that, when you don't start a season, they say January, it could be February. Like you don't know. So it just depends. But either way, like we said, Durant looks good already, super efficient.
Kyrie looks good.
Kyrie looks good. Kyrie last year on a whole nother level looks like he's going to continue. So for Brooklyn fans, it looks like you guys finally got it right. Finally.
There we go. A little better than last time.
Exactly. It's hope even. But one last shout out that Atlantic division. Oh my God, what a strong division. 4 teams. Half the playoff teams are going to come from the Atlantic division. We're going to talk about it in our NBA preview, but like literally half the teams are going to
Yep.
come from that division. That's crazy.
Check our preview, guys. It's going to be coming out this weekend. And again, like, comment, subscribe. It's going to be a great year, especially for Brooklyn and, well, hopefully for Boston too.
Definitely have a good night, guys.